Yeah, it is another episode of the Autumn Windbags. RJ Clifford, Juan Soto. Let's have some fun today. Special live reaction to the first round of the 2023 NFL Draft. Witherspoon going to Seattle. We thought we could hopefully get him falling to number 7. I wasn't optimistic. I thought Detroit would actually get him. He goes up a round before. Obviously, these guys.
Bro, that's secondary. Woo, it's going to be good.
Into their secondary, right? Ain't going to be bad up there. Ain't going to be too bad. We wanted to make sure we were live when the Raiders make their 7th overall pick. Currently, the Detroit Lions are on the clock.
Look,
we'll see if
Detroit
if they go cornerback as well.
Detroit has been wanting to go cornerback. If that happens, Jalen Carter is there for us at 7.
Yep,
that has to be the pick. I'm good with Gonzalez and I'm good with Carter. Either one, I'll take hands down, no problem.
That's the beauty of Raiders at 7 with like 4 quarterbacks in play. Either like a quarterback's going to fall, one of the 4 quarterbacks are going to fall to us, and either we love them or another team's going to love them, and they give up fucking pirate booty for them, or one of the like super elite defensive players are available. Like that's the beauty of 7.
London Raider, relax. That's why we're here. All right, have some more bangers and mash and a warm Guinness, and we got you, fam. Don't trip.
My heart is pumping, man. I'm so glad we did this live reaction show. This is the way to go.
You like my official draft hat?
You like my official hat I always wear on the road all the time?
That thing's got to smell like a bum's butthole.
It smells like fresh baked cinnamon rolls and also like a butthole.
Fuck out of here. And with the late.
You tell that New York, they do this like
weird
Brooklyn vibe. They remodeled the New York, so it's like weird Brooklyn vibe. So yeah, Witherspoon to Seattle, Lions on the clock.
Look, the Lions just traded away their corner, right? They need a corner. I wouldn't be surprised if they took Gonzalez. I wouldn't be surprised if they went Jalen Carter because to match up with the Hutchinson that they got last year and have that bolster. Their defense is god awful. Their defense is like worse than ours. So points per game wise. So it wouldn't surprise me to go either way, and that still leaves us with a top caliber defensive player. One of the top 4 that I said, or the top 5 that I said, that's getting one, and we have to do that. We cannot live in the NFL having such a porous defense. You cannot expect to stay in games without having playmakers on defense. Jalen Carter's a playmaker. Gonzalez is a playmaker. I think it just makes sense, man. Either one.
I think we might have been given a blessing in disguise since they went Witherspoon, and hopefully Detroit goes Gonzalez. Because again, I'm not mad at getting either corner, but pure value-wise, with the 7th overall pick, with how the rookie deals are structured, you go quarterback or like high-end defensive end, right? That's how you get your value. Like I said all the time, you're going to roll the dice on if these players pan out or not, right? The only thing you know for sure is the rookie pay scale in the structure and what works value-wise. So I think this might kind of like corner us into getting, ironically, like the turn of phrase, corner us into making sure we get a defensive end and not going corner.
So, like, okay, geniuses are crazy until the rest of the world catches up, right?
Story of my life.
Al Davis said, I want fast playmaking cornerbacks, and I want to get the quarterback down and get him down hard. We have 2 guys that are available. If one goes, there's the other. And they're right there. They're right there for you. If we draft stupidly and get an offensive lineman, or we take Levis or do some stupid shit like that, we deserve what we get. Because we've gotten to where we've gotten. Levis? I don't like him at all. I think his decision-making is very bad. Tool-wise, he's good, but think of him like a not as good early, young Matthew Stafford. A lot of turnovers, not going to have the big play that Stafford has. He's just not as good, but still as reckless as he was when he was young.
I think with Levis, there's more unknowns with his interceptions than we give him credit for. Like, he had by far the worst supporting cast of all the big quarterbacks, right? Like, Kentucky receivers going to get open, drop passes, O-line going against Alabama SEC defensive lineman running for his life. I'm not saying that he's way better than what his stats said his senior year. I'm saying it's hard. You're comparing apples and oranges when you're comparing the stats to him to like Stroud, those other guys. So I don't think it's awful. That's not what I want to do. I still want to trade down. I think there's people who want Will Levis potentially at 7.
If Will Levis is
the
there,
Cardinals just traded 6.
So if Will Levis is there, if the Detroit's not going to take Will Levis. If Will Levis is there,
Arizona just traded for the number 6 pick. So now it's Arizona at 6. Not going Levis either.
They're not going Levis either.
Yeah. So he'll be there. He'll be there at 7.
If he's there at 7, you have the Titans that are looking to move up and get a quarterback, which could the pick is in. Let's see what we got.
Cardinals pick number 6.
Jalen Carter.
So Lions got 12th overall and a second-round pick. Cardinals got the 6th.
That's not bad.
So Arizona traded down from 3 and up to 6. God, that's a good move.
Still get their guy.
Damn good move.
Still get their guy. And
when you have the number 3 and you have your franchise quarterback and there's quarterbacks everywhere, that's the move to make.
And you don't trade back, and you trade back far.
So they're definitely not going Gonzalez, right? They're not trading up to 6 to get a corner with Witherspoon off the board.
I mean,
so we'll see. They're probably going Carter, right?
I would say probably Carter. I mean, J.J. Watt just retired. Maybe they'll go Bijan Robinson, bro.
Here's Roger Goodell.
Bijan Robinson, maybe?
Paris Johnson Jr. They went tackle. Ohio State tackle. Dude.
That's their guy.
We got the pick of the litter almost defensively.
Jalen Carter. Jalen Carter is the best player available. Fuck what you heard about the other kid. If you can trade down, if someone wants to trade up for Levis, trade down.
Yep. You pimp Levis out. You pimp out Levis.
Pimp Levis out. I don't mind taking Skoronski at 12. Taking him at 12 is fine.
Take Tennessee's 11. We'll still get a massive impact defensive player at 11 and get a haul. Oh, if we get oh my God. Come on, Tennessee. You know you want Levis. I wouldn't hate Levis. I prefer, like I said, I've always said trade down. But I think a lot of Levis's stats are could be contributed to personnel around him. All right, Raiders are on the clock. 6 minutes, 48, 47, 46, 45. What are we doing, Soto? Final prediction.
Carter.
Jalen Carter.
If I'm doing it, it's Carter. If we're picking, it's Carter.
But what if it's problematic? What if the Raiders are still healing from Henry Ruggs? You don't give a shit?
That's not this regime's problem.
Yeah.
That's the past regime's problem and how they didn't address the concerns that the red flags that those 2 specific players exhibited.
What is the actual negative consequence that's going to happen if we draft Jalen Carter? Like
none.
We're not going to sell one less ticket. We're not going to like. There's no tangible negative consequence. Okay, so the media will ask that question.
Tennessee needs a quarterback
for 2 days, and then it's a moot point.
Atlanta, they're saying they like their quarterback. You know, they're saying they like him. That's what they say. Mm-hmm. Atlanta could. Who's at 9?
Let me get the draft order up.
Bro,
5 minutes, 37 seconds left.
We've had 3
Raiders.
We had 3 trades, and we're only at pick 7. Or 2, 3 trades because the first pick was traded, second pick was traded, or third pick was traded, sixth pick was traded.
So you got 8 Falcons, 9 Bears, 10 Eagles, then Titans. London Raider makes a good point. There's not a lot of quarterback needy teams between now and Tennessee.
But
who's the Falcons quarterback? I don't even remember anymore.
Ritter.
So,
but if you want to get a guy, you want to jump ahead of those teams. You want to jump ahead of the quarterback needy teams.
Yeah. Well, but the Titans don't have to, right? Because they're the next quarterback needy team.
Whoa, what if a fucking team wants to jump ahead of them?
Touche. Yeah.
There's There's at 14, you got New England.
Yeah.
You have the Commanders are out there.
Commanders.
You know, like you gotta be aggressive. If that's your guy, go get him.
4 minutes, 12 seconds. Raiders.
God damn it, Alfredo. Alfredo wants me to have a heart attack.
Not that tough of an operation. Oh, you want to see the rare once in a blue moon Juan Soto freak out and flip out? Doesn't take that much creativity, let alone bombing a first-round pick. All right, Jalen, best available, Jalen Carter. On everyone's board, Jalen Carter is the best available player. Hands down.
If he's still on their board, if you know, a lot of people may have taken some teams may have taken him off. Why are they not looking excited in that room?
It's all business, baby. They're mean mugging. Because John Gruden just bursted in and said, I want this running back that I found at Northwestern.
He's a grinder.
He's a grinder. He's a real grinder. You know what I mean?
Dude, Gonzalez or Carter, you got to go defense, man. You got to go defense.
3 minutes. 3 minutes remaining on the clock. They're working on a trade, right? If it's
probably if the pick's not in by if the pick's not in by now, they're probably working on something.
It's been a semi-predictable trade or a draft so far, more or less. The 3 big quarterbacks off the board. 2 great defenders off the board. The Houston trade was a little bit of a shocker, but it's not who went, just who got them, you know? Again, worst case scenario, O-lineman, receiver, tight end. Best case scenario, trade down. Great scenario, Carter, Gonzalez.
If we go down to 11, I would be jumping for joy, dude. Because I don't mind Skoronski at 11. That's where you want to pick top 10. I don't think it's going to be him. Please don't be fucking Levis, bro. God damn it.
Las Vegas Raiders pick is in. I don't hate it's not what I want, but I wouldn't hate it.
Well, they're showing him, so it's not going to be him.
The graphic says Raiders pick is in. So not a trade. So they didn't trade down. We're picking. We're picking at 7. Do you think they tried and couldn't do it?
No.
All right, guys. Set your buttholes to pucker. The McZiegler era's first round pick ever. There's Ziggy. Got a fresh haircut for the draft. Like the first day of school. What a baby Ziegler. Yeah, Woodson jersey in the crowd. Raider Nation going bonkers in Kansas City. Fuck you, Chiefs. We're taking over your town.
They're going to boo fucking loud for the Raiders.
Good. Green making a great point. 5 DBs drafted in the first round in the last 10 years. Oof.
Yeah, but that was fucking slapdick Gruden.
Not all Gruden. The draft picks were bad before Gruden.
Hayden and Conley were McKenzie picks.
Those are bad too.
But those were reaches too. We knew they were bad picks at the time.
He didn't invent bad picks for the Raiders. He just carried on the tradition. But we're turning that around. Turning that around right now.
Bro, this is a long ass 3 minutes, dude.
Sound like my wife. She calls me dude.
I love Bill Williamson's fucking tweet.
Which one?
He said Derek Carr's reign as the best quarterback in the NFC South is over.
We'll see. We'll see.
He's number 3 now.
All right, here we go. He's at Goodell's up there.
Oh God. Oh God.
Bring him ahead of you.
You're ahead of me.
Let's figure first select. Tyree Wilson.
I'll take it, man. I will fucking take it.
Not mad.
Not mad whatsoever. He's one of the guys that I had up there.
Dude, how maybe no other player had his draft stock go higher in the last month.
Freaks.
Tyree Wilson.
Freaks. We need freaks on this defensive line to get these quarterbacks in the AFC West on the ground. I will take it. They didn't fuck it up. It makes sense. You can the logic. That's what I've been preaching the entire time. You don't have to agree exactly with the pick, but you have to be able to follow the logic. You need to be able to put these fucking guys on their ass. You put him on one side, you put fucking Maxx on the other, and you put Jones in at a tackle inside, and you have them running at the same time from the same direction. This is how you stop these fucking quarterbacks: is you don't give them time to throw. This is what I'm talking about right here.
This is great.
This guy's got some fucking swag too. Look at this shit. I'm gonna get that suit, bro.
He's fast, man. He's so fast off the edge.
Dude, he has the same wingspan as fucking what's his name? Giannis.
Smart too, dude. Following running backs out of the backfield. Feeling the flow of the line.
Dude, look at how easy he picked up Goodell.
Is that really an accomplishment? Ragdolling
That's not a small
80-year-old man, whatever he is. Welcome to Raider Nation, Tyree Wilson. Look at that suit. I like the flowers. He's got your hat, dude.
Legit,
He's got your draft hat.
He does have my fucking hat.
Or you have his. You just need his glasses. And his wingspan.
6'5", fucking look at that.
Tyree Wilson. Oh, baby.
Oh.
So, does Chandler Jones, is he just a rotational end now? Does he back up? I mean, he's
you play them all at the same time.
Too much.
You play them all at the same time.
Move Chandler inside.
Boost Chandler inside, flip them both. Either one. You can have one an outside linebacker. Look, Maxx played outside linebacker. I'm sure you can get in some sets. You can have these guys going off the same edge.
Have Maxx line up at end and Tyree Wilson off the ball, same side. Good luck blocking that shit, O lineman. Good luck blocking that. Okay, so of all, where does Tyree Wilson rank for you? We both wanted trade down as number 1. Jalen Carter number 2. Did you want Gonzalez number 3?
I had no problem with either one of those 3 guys.
But in order, I'm with you. I'm happy with this.
I don't have an order. I didn't have an order.
1.
No.
Carter 2.
I would like to have traded down, but any one of those 5 that I mentioned, Anderson, Carter, Wilson, Witherspoon, or Gonzalez, I would have been cool with any one of those guys because they're all positions. They're all positions of need, and they're all guys that are impact players. And what did fucking the JMD say? Touch the ball or touch the quarterback. That's what we need to get. And this guy touches the quarterback.
It was once pick 6 was in, I'd say it was in my top 5 guys I wanted. Certainly not in a 0 disappointment level. I like him better than getting Gonzalez. Again, you want like high-end position players, like expensive positions when you have 7th overall. Quarterback, defensive end, cheerleader, the ones you want to touch.
All of them.
You can never go wrong with pass rush, right? Because the same way a quarterback can cover up a lot of warts of a bad offense, a good pass rush can cover up a lot of warts of a bad defense, right? So if we're rebuilding this defense, you do it from D-line up because that helps everybody else, right? You already got Maxx Crosby. You put Wilson on the other side or Chandler Jones on the other side and Tyree off the ball with him. And that makes everybody's job better. When you got penetration in the run game, when you got a pass rush in the passing game, everyone's life is easier when you have an elite pass rush. And that should be Tyree Wilson. I was saying before you so rudely interrupted me, I don't think a single player
You know what, RJ?
rose faster in the last like 3 weeks than Tyree Wilson. Was he even top 15 like a month ago?
Yeah, he was up there. He was one of the top defenders. But
top 15?
I would say so. I'd say he didn't move up this far until you actually saw him until a lot of these guys saw him in person. Who's going to fucking Texas Tech football games, dude? Nobody. They see this guy on tape and they're like, okay, well, this guy looks like he's promising. The season's already over. Well, let's see him at the combine. He goes to the combine and he fucking kills it. And look at his measurables and look at his freaking physical attributes. And you're like, God damn, this guy is the type of guy that can translate. Don't ask him to do too much. Get to the quarterback. And if you happen to pass the running back on the way there, go ahead and tackle him too.
Give him an elbow. Just give him a little.
Just
give him a shot to the throat. Little karate shot to the throat. On the way.
Look, guys, this guy could be the freaking tits. This guy could end up not panning out. But you can't fault the logic in the pick. You have all these quarterbacks in the NFC.
Value behind you at the end. Need. Where he's situated, right? Like, even if he's great, he wasn't making it past, top 12, right? Like, he was going high. You made the right move at the right time for the right guy.
Dude, look. We have to get used. We have to expect this. Okay.
How stoked is he to go to the Raiders, right? Because he's playing opposite Maxx Crosby or on top of Maxx Crosby. You know what I mean?
You can't please everybody.
Who'd you want? No, I'm curious. Prado and Sons.
Yeah, Prado and Sons. Who did you want?
Who would you have wanted? I'm very curious. Let us.
Cedric, my boy. Cedric, yes. We definitely okay. Look at this. We've gone through the AFC quarterbacks ad nauseum. Mm-hmm. You got to get them on the ground. This pick helps Maxx be better. This pick helps our secondary be better.
Every offensive coordinator's game plan is no longer just triple team Maxx Crosby and then do whatever you want after.
Who are these motherfuckers with the tight ass shirts on?
Who cares? It's the Falcons pick.
Let's wear khakis, bro. Yeah, bro.
And that's the unique part about defensive ends on defense, because obviously, like, it's 11 players playing as a unit, right? Like, they're all dependent on one another. You can get more sacks if your DBs are amazing, right? You'll get a coverage sack, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But if there's any member of the defense that's kind of independent of everyone else, it's the D-line, right? Like, you're trying to beat your guy, right, as fast as you can. And maybe you'll get more sacks if the DBs are amazing. But if you're going to go to a bad defense, which the Raiders have currently, you're going to want to go to one as a defensive lineman and opposite Maxx Crosby. And even Chandler Jones. Like, the Chandler Jones signing was bad because of how much he was paid, but he's a starting defensive lineman in the NFL. Like, he's just way overpaid.
Look at Chandler Jones' stats the last half of the season.
He came on more.
He wasn't healthy the first half of the season, guys. Yeah. Bijan Robinson, we knew it. I knew it.
Ty Davis, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate super chat. Man, I hope we trade up for another first pick. For who? I mean, is it just for the sake of having another guy, or is there someone specific you're going for? Because that's the big difference, right? Like, if there's value there, if you're getting a good offer, if the Buccaneers don't like anybody at 19 and there's someone worth getting, right?
Cansey, yeah. Dude, Carter.
I'd rather keep the twos. You know what I mean? So here's take a look at this beauty. Take a look at this. Oh, it brings a tear to my eye. 12 draft picks. That first one, potentially an elite defensive end pass rusher. Awesome. Check mark. Good. Check that box. pick 38, early round 2, defense again. You need elite DB or running back at that point.
Ty Davis, again, thanks for the super chat, bro. Cornerback Gonzalez, I mean, how far does he drop, and how much does it take you to jump back in to get him?
Like, are we like? This is the thing. Are we giving away another first rounder to move back up? Next year's first rounder?
Yeah, we can't be doing that. We can't be. We only have
one second rounder this season.
I mean, if you trade back in to get a first rounder, that's pretty much like, okay. I don't mind not having a second rounder this year if we get into the first.
I still say we stand pat, man. We need bodies. Trading up for Hendon Hooker, late first, maybe something there.
Yeah.
Roll the dice. Give Hooker a chance to develop. I keep telling you, man. Hooker in Vegas, it's too easy. Works too perfectly. Eagles pick is in at number 9.
Yeah, you're way ahead of me, dude.
Really?
Yeah, I think the NFL draft coverage is just slow. I'm going to go to ESPN right now.
Rory, happy. Your boy didn't fuck it up, Juanito. No fuck-ups here.
Our boys didn't fuck it up. These are boys, bro. Look, man, this is what I'm talking about. This is what we need to focus on. We need to focus
Hooker
on.
Hooker is 137 years old. Yeah, he's got tenure. That's a veteran Hooker.
Dude, what does it matter if he's 25 instead of 23 or 22? What does it matter? These guys play till they're 40. So he has 15 years. It's not as big of a deal.
Like, do you prefer him to be 21 over 25? Yes. Is it a giant deal? I think it's an overrated
eyeballs.
Worry. It's an overrated worry being 25.
God, oh man. And look, these quarterbacks playing later into their careers, that's not like a fad or a couple of. If you're good enough, you're going to play longer because you can and you can make money.
And to be honest, like, if you're thinking to yourself, like, oh, he's going to be our quarterback for the next 15 years, that's so rare. Like, you have to be realistic. You know what I mean? Like, how many, like, Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady's are there where you're like, oh, yeah, he's our quarterback for, like, 2 decades? Like, that's super, super rare. You're basically just saying, I want a great rookie deal, and if we can get a good second-year contract of a quarterback, that's successful. That's a successful quarterback draft pick. You get the 5 years in the rookie deal of inexpensive play of the most important, most expensive position in sports, second contract. That is a success. That's 10 years. That's a huge success if you get that. Anything past that, you can't be thinking, what are we going to do in 2036? You know what I mean? Like, don't let that affect what you need in 2024. Vegas don't need any more hookers. I mean, it doesn't need any less. Still think it's a buyer's market. Jalen Carter still on the board.
Bro, people probably didn't like what they heard, man. You know what else didn't help him? He's 2 picks away from not having talked to any of these teams. Like, he didn't visit anyone who's not in the top 10.
I look at his legal issues. It's not a make or break, but if you hear 2 or 3 more things, then it's an issue, right? Like, you look for patterns when it comes to bad things like that. Like coming in 10 pounds.
Bro, Dutch Master, hang on. Dutch Master 710. Read this out. This is pretty cool.
High school mascot was a Raider. In college, he was a Red Raider. Now he's Las Vegas Raider.
It was meant to be.
That's awesome. Watch his Pop Warner team was the Chiefs. Like, fuck.
Oh, he's better now. I'm going to take his headset off.
Oh, Chicago Bears traded. So it's the Eagles. Eagles are so good, man. Eagles traded up to 9 and got Jalen Carter.
They got the whole Georgia defense, dude.
Yeah, not a bad D to have. That's a steal. Fuck, the Eagles are going to be so good. And they're going to need young guys with their new quarterback deal.
Yeah.
$250 million.
They got a defensive tackle last year. They got a linebacker last year from Georgia. They got this.
Glad we don't play them. There's only a tiny handful of NFC teams I'm afraid of, and the Eagles are one of them.
Bro, we've seen so many fucking trades already.
So we'll see. We'll see if the Raiders should have went Tyree or Jalen moving forward. But now we're nitpicking, right? Good pick. Love the pick. Happy with the pick.
Guys, look.
Super happy. Now you nitpick towards the end, right? If he flops, then we kick ourselves. But
you don't.
It'd be a hindsight flip. It'd be a hindsight.
Look, all we can do is pick from what we know and give him what he needs to develop to be the best he can. We can't force him to work harder. We can't force him to do anything, any of that stuff. Injuries, all that stuff, that's not out of your control.
Yeah.
Can you follow the logic and can you give him an environment where he can succeed? That's what we need to do. If he flops, whatever. You're not 100%, but at least we know with that pick, we don't have people that are incompetent making picks.
We're not making weird faces after a draft pick. Making smiley faces.
Bro, that is a thick ass dude, man.
Yeah. Best player in college football.
That is a thick ass, grown ass man right there.
He looks like Barney in the purple suit.
No, don't say that.
It's a compliment. See how big Barney is? It's a fucking dinosaur hanging out with children. He's enormous.
Oh shit, get down with the handshake.
Tyree's only 22 years old.
God, so good. His
born in Alaska.
Guys. His foot's fine.
I hope so. You think so?
It's fine. They wouldn't have drafted him high if they didn't. He had to have passed medical. There's no way. A top 10 pick, you're not going to freaking medically screen the dude. Sorry.
I mean, I hope you're right. Any injury you're worried about, future complications. That's the only thing.
But that's why you have a medical staff, man. That's what you pay a medical staff for. You can't tell me that they didn't pass this dude. All right, who's that 10 now?
How many sacks does Tyree Wilson get next season?
Oh, God. Did I say he gets 11, 12, dude?
Really?
Yes. And here's why.
Max Crosby had 12 and a half
cover Maxx Crosby.
Max Crosby had 12 and a half.
Yes, but listen to me. You're not going to double Tyree Wilson to leave Max a known quantity in Maxx Crosby. You're going to still double Maxx Crosby. Wilson can eat next year. Definitely could eat next year.
So he'll have twice as many in his rookie year of the NFL than he did last season of college football.
Yeah.
I love the optimism.
Also, you have to take a look at who else is he playing on defense. If the whole entire fucking offense is keying to stop him,
yeah,
he still had a ton of tackles for loss.
His productivity was a little low. I think London Raider had a good point. You look at his college stats, nothing out of the water. They're drafting potential and athleticism. Yeah, Alan, of course they gave him medical. But moving forward, that's more the issue. It's not the actual injury. It's moving forward. It's something that's gonna hamper him moving forward.
Is he saying that they would draft him without medical?
I think he's being sarcastic, like they would.
Oh.
I think that's what he's getting at.
Yeah. Okay. Please. No. Wait a second. Said this regime. You gotta slow down, guys. This regime did not draft DJ Hayden. That was 2 regimes ago. All right. You guys keep saying, "Oh, the Raiders did." No. That was Reggie McKenzie did that. All right. So just relax. I think we're getting a lot of we're having a lot of PTSD moments right now.
I think understandably so. Like we're so conditioned to be disappointed right now that we're not used to being happy.
We're all adults here. There's figure out your toxicity. Okay, figure out your toxic traits. Be an adult about it. Know that this is not the ghost of Reggie McKenzie or the ghost of Gruyak coming in here and making these picks.
Well, that's the thing is we don't know, right? This is the first time Dave Ziegler's ever made a first-round pick. So we're learning as we go.
But can you follow the logic? Does it make sense that he would go with this player at this spot?
Totally happy with the pick.
Okay, totally that's all we can ask for. You don't know what's going to happen in the future because it's a crapshoot anyway. You're not going to really know what you have until like the 3rd season anyway.
But we're learning what this new regime's tendencies are, right? Like we knew like Gruden wanted Gruden grinders, and Reggie McKenzie, like Al Davis was blown away by speed. Like I'm just trying to figure out what's going on in Ziegler's head.
Allen's negative as hell, bro. Allen B, chill, bro. We're finding out, man. Can you just be happy that we didn't fucking pick the 4th rated receiver? That we didn't pick Darius Hayward-Bay?
It's a marathon, not a sprint this weekend. So are you able to do for on YouTube and social media reactions to each pick through the rest of the weekend? Because I can start doing some of the Friday afternoon ones, and then we'll do a Sunday morning kind of overall draft analysis.
I can try my best. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to go live. I mean, I don't want to be stuck to my freaking desk all weekend.
This is my favorite first-round pick since Khalil Mack.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I wanted Max. So, dude, when the Bills traded up to 3, I'm like, no, dude. No.
I really liked Cooper. At the time I loved Amari Cooper.
I didn't like Cooper more than I liked the Mack pick. But
dude, I didn't like it more, but I was happy. I was really
when
happy.
The Bills traded up to 3 to leapfrog us. I'm like, no, dude, they're gonna take fucking Khalil Mack. They took Sammy Watkins, and I'm like, yes. Oh my god! Well, there's
the linemen are starting to come off the board
out there. Oh, the linemen are gonna fucking fall, dude. Who was 10? Look at Darnell Wright, bro. He is fucking a big man, dude. God, look at
Carter 9.
Darnell Wright went 10. Yeah, Darnell Wright. Oh, he's fucking huge, bro. Was he like 6'7" or something like that? That's what they needed, man. That's what they need. That's what the Bears needed. I like that suit too, man.
I don't like the high chains that these young kids are wearing these days. I'm old school, like early 2000s hip hop, where they do
you gotta have the medallion in the profile pic, bro. You gotta have the fucking.
I want them to be able to do this, come under the chain and go like that and hold it up and bob side to side. I don't like the high one. It looks like they're wearing like a bowline tie. Yeah. I like the low chain.
Maybe the neck is just too damn thick and it just looks like that.
Right? It'd be like down to our knees if we were wearing it, but they got like 28.5-inch necks.
Speaking of down to your knees.
Raiders pod. Tyree Wilson is Clay Farrell 2.0. What?
Surprise.
We're like Clay Farrell like 7.0 and at the right spot.
Guys, do me a huge favor, man. Before you start shitting on this pick, go look and see, and just remember a couple of things for context, because context is king. This is the only player that they had on the entire defense. and he's still pretty. When he makes plays, he's like fighting through double teams and a freaking chipper running back block. Like he's getting mauled by like 2 or 3 guys every single play, and he still was able to do this. Now, put this player opposite of Maxx Crosby, maybe next to a Maxx Crosby on a different formation, maybe next to a Chandler Jones. Like this is a good pick, man. This is a really good pick.
Do we change our defense? Do we go more 3-4 to put him on the like an outside linebacker more?
Look, we didn't do what we're gonna do next year, which I think is more 3-4, because we didn't have the personnel.
I say we do a lot of 3-4, Maxx on one side, and you put him behind Chandler Jones. So Chandler Jones. Yeah. Because we don't have good defensive tackles either. So why have a bunch of – we don't have good linebackers either. But it's like –
look, man, like the Giants' NASCAR defense, when they had 4 defensive ends out there, just get them out there to hunt. Go hunt. Disrupt the lanes. Make it hard for them to freaking get running plays off even. Go out there and just get pressure, man. Pressure's going to help the entire team.
It's tough because as of right now, the defensive line is unquestionably the strength of this defense, and there's no close second, right? So this defensive line is going to be asked a lot of them. Like they're going to have to be like set the edge, stop the run, get the quarterback, add pressure. Like they're going to be asked to do a lot. So that's what I'm wondering. Like I don't know if they're going to be able to. I don't know if Wilson's going to be able to be told, like, pin your ears back and just get in the backfield. Like, they're going to be like, hey, you're going to need contain. You're going to have to stop the run because we have no linebackers, no DBs.
Patrick Mahomes tweeted out, take it easy on me, big dog, at Tyree Wilson. Congrats. Oof. He knows. He's like, fuck. Players know when you have that kind of pressure on a quarterback, everything is hurried, everything is quicker, and you better be really confident before that ball is snapped.
How is he in coverage?
You're not getting a post snap read with this kind of pressure you're going to get.
How is he in coverage? I never looked at any film like that. Could he cover a tight end?
Who, Wilson?
Yeah,
probably not. He can maybe cover the flat in a zone look.
Yeah. I want to stick around because I don't know if the Raiders are ballsy enough to trade back into round 1.
You have to stick around.
Tyree Wilson, 6'5", 5'8", 271 pounds, 35 and 5/8 inch arm span, 9.5 inch hand span.
That's Giannis. He has a Giannis hand. An offensive lineman is not getting their hands on Tyree Wilson before Tyree Wilson gets his hands on them.
Yeah,
it's just not happening. Oh, is this Levis or what?
No, Skronsky, Northwestern to Tennessee. So where does Levis go down to now?
14.
Pats.
There's the Pats.
Commanders.
The Commanders. Oh God. Why do I like thick chicks, bro?
Who's that?
I'll send it to you right now.
A new friend of mine?
Yeah. A very good friend of ours.
So here's our draft picks, right? We got pick 38, high up in round 2, 2 picks in round 3, only 1 in round 4, 3 in round 5, 2 in round 6, 2 in round 7.
Skronsky's not a bad pick, man. I mean, at this point, at 11, like I said, I wouldn't mind Skronsky at 11. At Skronsky at 7, no bueno. Skronsky at 11, yes.
I would have hated it. I would have absolutely hated it. For us, first pick is line. Like Going offense,
Again,
I would have hated it.
On offensive linemen, you're saying if you're picking an offensive lineman up that high, you're saying that your offense is good enough to hang with all the other offenses in the AFC, despite how bad your defense is. That's what you're saying if you're taking an offensive lineman early as at the Raiders. And they're saying, no, look, our offense is going to be good. I think our offense is going to be good, possibly really good. This makes our defense better. This pick makes our defense better.
Yeah, I would have been irate if we went line at 11. So position-wise, what do we do? Let's say we stay put and go round 2. What are we looking at? Linebacker, corner.
Best
Corners are
player
pretty
available. The best talent available at either in the secondary, linebacker, or tight end.
Tackle. If we get a really good nose guard,
There could be.
this line could be
someone
something
available. All right, here we go. A little bit higher than I thought, but he's a good player.
Wow. Before the Texas running back.
I mean, the Lions' defense is awful, dude. The Lions' defense is worse than ours, and they doubled down on offense.
Yeah.
All right, man, that's them. Let them do what they want. They got rid of. I mean, Williams is gone. Their leading rusher, the leading touchdown. He's gone. So I mean, they need to replace that. It's a good pick.
So are you really like perving on Instagram models right now when we're doing a draft show?
I'm tweeting and I'm texting. Relax.
And perving on Instagram models.
That's in between picks, bro.
Everything's in between picks. We have one pick.
What do you want me to say?
Cedric Moore Gonzalez still available.
Gonzalez is still on the board.
Go after him.
This is too high to jump up, man. This is still like you're still jumping up, 20 picks. 20 or so picks. That's a lot. Going back down 8 picks from 38 to 30, okay. Any higher than that, it's going to be kind of hard, man.
It was in a position where you're at 7 with who we wanted. You had your knock on like the 3 players we could have got, right? Gonzalez, Carter, and Tyree. Carter, you have the obvious issue, the legal issue.
Mm-hmm.
Gonzalez, you have like, all right, that's kind of high for the second best corner, not perfect value. And with Wilson, it's the injury and he's, I guess, lack of production.
Okay.
So I guess you kind of went with.
You went with the best value.
Value, I think you went with I think it was the biggest gamble of the 3, right? He had he has the most unknown about him.
Dude, fucking Jalen Carter may not be a free man during the season. Dude, again, you don't know.
I know.
Yeah. It's possible. Is it a possibility? No. See, now you're just saying that because you don't think it.
The law offices of Clifford.
Oh, looks like the Packers got their man. Looks like the Packers got Gonzalez. The Packers get Gonzalez?
Raiders couldn't take a dude who'd done what Jalen Carter did with Ruggs. Case literally still pending in court. Would have been a PR nightmare for Raiders. Okay, so what? A PR nightmare for what, a week? Like, what would have happened? Would season ticket sales have dropped? Would fans not
Is that
show
his
up?
girlfriend?
Would like Raider fans be boycotting?
He like them older little girls. Looks like.
Like, okay, I'll take a PR nightmare if I get a generational defensive talent. It'd be a PR nightmare for 48 hours, and then be old news. Come on.
Look, man, I'm not
too caught up in the moment.
Look, I like the pick, man. That's all I need to say. I like the pick. It makes sense. We didn't reach for a talent that wasn't there. We got the right guy.
Position of need, expensive position where
value,
go high.
Value position.
Value there. High ceiling, right? You're drafting an athlete. Not perfect, but there's no perfect picks.
Yep.
There's a couple ways I would have went first, but in the small handful of things I'm happy with, this is in it for sure.
Yeah, like Rory said. I mean, these guys, you don't really know what you have until like end of year 2. Year 3. Guareb, be happy, man. Be happy. I know that you've been burned a lot. I know that you are like 10 years older than me and you've been following the Raiders that much longer. I get it. I understand, but this is not a bad pick.
My buddy's also a Raider fan, just texted me. This feels weird. Not used to drafting a first-round prospect in the first round. Is that what we were supposed to do? Yeah, that's what we're supposed to do.
Hi, boy. What's up, buddy? Freaking cat gets needy. When I get home early and I don't get, spend some time with him, he gets needy.
You got a needy pussy?
Don't make it gross.
I'm talking about your cat. Is he a football-hating pussy?
He is not.
Good.
He's a football-loving stud. Huh, buddy?
Next cat you get, when you get your 17th cat, you should give him a football, and if he swipes at it and doesn't like it, you should name it Roger Goodell, because it's a football-hating pussy.
You think that, buddy? What do you think about that, Razor Ramon? Óyeme, chico. Listen to me. All right, who'd the pack get?
Pick is in. Still waiting.
Dude, there was a lot of talk about Tyree Wilson going to Houston. He was like,
yeah, I didn't believe that for a second.
Again,
so I just had Adam Hill this morning on my SiriusXM show to talk draft and.
Oh, hey, wait! You dropped that name over there.
What?
You dropped that name.
Adam Hill. John. Well, friend of the show, Adam Hill, best friend of the show, dare I say? And I talked to him about how we talked about in the last big show, how the pre-draft shit is just all bullshit. He's like, yeah, I constantly he admits he's like, yeah, I just write constant pre-draft bullshit. I'd rather write great stories about these guys as men, all this stuff. But he's like, but that's what people want. People can't get enough of mock drafts and prediction rumors. He's like, yeah, it's bullshit, but that's what people want. So I keep pumping it out.
Yeah, and I like the mock drafts, but I look at them for a different reason. I don't look at them for the actual players there. I look at them for a flow. Okay, this is, and then it gives me the opportunity to kind of myself rank these players.
Yeah,
and look at if they would have picked this, let me follow the logic behind this. What are they saying in their press conferences? Now it makes sense. They've been saying, I want an impact player at a position of need. We want to get players that either touch the ball or touch the quarterback. And that's what they got. Got an impact player at a position of need, touches the quarterback. So it all lines up. It makes sense. And he's a top guy. Real MDC, what up, baby? How's it going?
Do you have your own logo, Real MDC? Good for you.
Yeah, that's pretty sick, bro.
You look like I thought it was like a professional lacrosse team's logo when I saw it.
Some of those freaking lacrosse unis are pretty sick.
Right? Like if you're lacrosse, you're trying to make a statement, right? Because like you don't care. Like you need attention. It's like
All
the
right,
University of Maryland uniforms.
Here we go.
Like, no one likes them, so you got to like stand out.
You think they're gonna go Gonzalez here? They get an offensive lineman, or the freaking stick it right up Aaron Rodgers' ass and get like Jackson Smith and jig up. Big Bob. Yeah, man, I'm gonna try to hop on tomorrow. I don't want to be like tied to the computer watching the draft tomorrow or all weekend, but I think I may just make my shit more mobile and just take it out where I can watch.
We're gonna do a live show Sunday morning to recap everything, and between the two of us, we'll try to pump out at least like shorts and social media stuff on each draft.
Ooh, Van Ness. It's a little higher than I thought, but oh man, there's some freaking baddies out there. Easy, bro. Easy. Get this guy out of there. Get out of there, fool. That is a total like Iowa like guy with like Iowa chicks, like Iowa hot chicks.
He just looks like he's got shoulder rolls, you know? Like he's definitely got the cowboy collar with a name like that.
It's a good pick, man. I mean, over Miles Murphy, over Breezy, over, there's some other guys out there too. Clancy. But yeah, man, it's a good pick. We actually picked up his running mate last year, an undrafted free agent. Van something or other?
Van Zant?
No.
It's Van Halen, not Van Hagar. What movie is that from? Let us know in the comments.
It's the same chick was in that movie Judge Dredd that we were talking, or Club Dredd that we were talking about yesterday on Wednesday.
Tying it all together.
We have a plan.
That's what we do. That's what we do here at the Autumn Windbags.
Bob, what are you talking about, man?
Is that draft day? You seen draft day, right?
Yeah.
Remember there was the quarterback they wanted to take first overall that lied about the $100 bill?
Oh, good one.
Yeah. I talked about that with Adam this morning too.
Joe Dirte.
Joe Dirt. Who was that? Rick?
Yeah.
That a baby Rick? It's Van Halen.
That's why my parents made Joe Dirt instead of Buttermaker. Morton looking old as hell, man. He's still doing it though.
You know this is Mel Kiper's 40th draft?
Yeah.
40.
He started off with the little desk off to the side.
Yeah. Maintaining that hair is like the eighth wonder of the world. At that age.
Look a booger in the middle making bald look sexy.
All right, Steelers pick is in.
All right. Porter Jr. Joey Porter Jr., father and son. I wouldn't mind Jackson Smith and Jigba in this spot for them.
Broderick Jones.
Oof. That's a good pick too.
How many Georgia players is that now? 3?
Yeah.
In the first 14?
Mm-hmm.
3, right? Yeah.
Wait, what? What were the 3? Oh, yeah, the running back.
Yeah. What would your draft outfit be?
I would go classy.
Traditional?
Classy, slim lapel, something with a little shine on it.
Mm-hmm.
Like a deep, like a midnight, like a sapphire blue. It looks black until the light hits it and it got a little blue tint to it.
Little sheen?
Yeah.
Little blue whisper?
Maybe a little cream shirt, a little cream colored shirt to go underneath. light pop with oh shit. Yeah, you got to protect your quarterback you got last year.
See, my first reaction is I'd wear whoever paid me the most. But then I'm like, wait, if I'm a first round pick, money ain't a thing at that point.
Yeah, man. Look, freaking Steelers traded. This is what the freaking Patriots do, man. They go back 3 picks and pick up a 4th round. What did I say? Top 125, right? You're looking for top 125? Got pick number 120. Pick 125. Those are the guys.
What are you talking about? Pats? What?
The Pats traded to get for the Steelers for the 14. Steelers weren't 14. The Pats were.
Yeah.
So the Pats get 17, and then they get. Dude, Washington might end up with fucking your boy Levis without even having to move.
Yeah.
The Jets ain't taking him. Is there another team out there that's looking for a quarterback?
Lions, Bucks.
I think they like your boy.
Vikings.
Dude. Vikings, yeah, the Vikings might hop up with the Jets.
That's it, man. On the rest of the picks, that's it. Lions, Vikings, and maybe Bucks. So look, Chiefs, like from bottom up, Chiefs no, Eagles no, Saints no, Bengals no, Bills no, Cowboys no, Giants no, Jags no, Ravens no, Chargers no, Seahawks maybe. I put Seahawks in there. They
Look
want
at that
they want
fucking
a,
chain, bro. Oh God, he ain't wearing no shirt.
Who's the first Raider hitting up Tyree Wilson today? Maxx? It's gotta be Maxx, right?
Oh yeah.
He's like,
Maxx,
let me take you to a great
have
tattoo
fun tonight.
artist.
I'll see you in the morning. I'll see you. Have fun tonight. I'll see you in the morning.
Yeah. Get the fuck out of Chiefs territory. Take the red eye to Vegas.
Yeah.
Show you around.
They got the private jet for him, dude. He ain't taking commercial. He's the 1st round pick, bro. They're flying him out.
Let me take you to a good tattoo artist. I'll get you rated up, just like me. What kind of big brother do you see Maxx? Because I feel like Chandler Jones would be more big brother than Maxx. Maxx is a little bit more like lead by example, silent guy, whereas Chandler Jones the like.
I don't think so, man.
Dude,
Maxx was the guy. Maxx was the guy breaking the huddle. He was the guy breaking the huddle in the first workouts.
On the field, he's that way. I feel like off the field, Chandler's a little bit more.
Probably, but I would say on the field, he's like, all right, man, here's what we're doing. I'm not gonna give you the choice.
Yeah,
you're gonna get up and you're gonna meet me here at the facility. This is where you're gonna work. You're gonna do what I do.
Boogie Vic Tafer said Terry won't be ready till training camp.
All right,
it's fine. That timeline works. Not optimal, but you know what you're getting. You're getting a guy coming off injury. That's fine.
He's fine.
He should be there learning, though.
He'll be there. I mean, it's still green, but it's still weird seeing freaking Karen Rodgers in that Jets. With that Jets hoodie.
It's a dangerous squad, dude. Top 5 defense, weapons,
and
a 4-time MVP.
Started working for Sprint. You broke up for a second. What'd you say?
That's a dangerous combo, man. Top 5 defense, 4-time MVP quarterback, and weapons.
Yeah. It's like when the dude with the glasses who was a Verizon, like, can you hear me now? And then he started doing Sprint commercials. I'm just like, what you?
What a baller move by Sprint.
I know, right? Oh,
What a
you fired
baller
this
move.
dude?
Yeah.
You know what was really chill about that? He's actually a Mexican guy, and he speaks like perfect Spanish. So the same dude can do the English and Spanish commercial. You don't have to pay a second guy. Combo deal. Maximize.
Double threat guy. He can
Right.
sing and dance. Oh my.
Dude, what is the Colts go freaking pull the trigger on Anthony Richardson, man?
Yeah, man. I'm so afraid of that basement, but I'm so jacked for the ceiling, you know? I mean, that talk about drafting purely potential.
What did I tell you about Irsay? Irsay's
As we've always been saying.
You
I
got-
was like, all right, who's like who can we trade Derek Carr for? And you're just like, we gotta always throw Colts in there because who the fuck knows what Irsay's gonna do? He could literally do anything. Wild card.
I'm a wild card. I cut the brakes. Why did you do that? Wild card.
Wild card, bitches! Yeehaw! Jumps out of the back of the van. What show's that from? Not a movie. Television show.
Bro, your face. It's hilarious. Your shit froze when you went, ah! You were stuck for like a
I don't
good
know if
5
I'm
seconds.
lagging or you're lagging. Probably me. Damn hotel internet.
Yeah, my video on ESPN is fine.
Yeah. It's gotta be me.
Thought it was me.
All right, we've been on for an hour. How long you want to go?
I'm good.
You're good? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good too.
All right, guys.
Raiders, Tyree Wilson, defensive end, Texas Tech, 7th overall pick, A grade. Well done. I don't think neither one of us predicted it at all, but it fell in. None of us predicted the name, but it fell in line with what we were asking for.
Any one of those
Position
5
and
would have been fine.
Value position. It fit. It fit.
Makes
It fit the
sense.
mold.
Good player.
Wasn't the name, but fit the mold. Happy with it. Stoked on it. We know what we're getting. We know what his downsides are, what his upsides are. Love the potential. Love him alongside Maxx and Chandler. And yeah, we will be following along all weekend as the draft continues. Either
I'll
me
be
or
on
Soto
tomorrow,
will be
and I'll be on
chiming
Saturday.
in. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram for updates. Also do shorts on YouTube. And we're just getting started, baby. 11 more picks to go. Look at this. Look at this. You want some Jack material? There. Soak it in, boys. 11 more picks to go. But until then, knock on wood if you're with me.